Hello everyone and welcome back finally to Silent Fill's Final Fantasy XV's narrative walkthrough. Now from the last video, if you remember, we were still here in Hammerhead with the mission The Pauper Prince, which currently requires us to get rid of 3 sets of enemies for Cindy and her pawpaw Sid. There is also a hunt that we need to take care of, and we also purchased 3 repair kits and some new weapons for the team along with the regroup technique for Ignis. But if you need a refresher on all that, then just click on this link right here and it'll take you back to the previous video, or the first in the series, I guess you could say. First, however, there are small items lying around the area of Hammerhead, so we'll acquire those first. Start off by going to the southeast corner of Hammerhead to pick up a metal scrap, which is used primarily to upgrade weapons later on. After, follow along the gate north, and when it ends, drift right to the rock wall.
Better make tracks. Ignis, we're going.
On my way.
And on top of some rocks will be a rusted bit, also used to help upgrade weapons. Collect debased coins for use when crafting spells, which we'll also do later on. I'll give more info when the time comes.
Sometimes I wonder if we'll ever sit inside that beautiful car again.
Sitting most of the day was pretty nice.
Napping was even better.
Oracle Ascension coins are technically used for end-game currency. There will be a vendor that you can give the coins to in exchange for powerful accessories. Potions heal half a character's HP or health points. Now this item can take a little time to get to because you have to land on areas just right, else you'll fall off again and again and again. But you do need to jump on the wall, then line your camera facing the tank, then jump on the tank. Then line the camera with the building, then jump on the roof of the building for another Oracle Ascension coin. Trust me, it's worth it. So antidotes heal the poison status effects, which will not happen for some time, but good to stock up on them now, as they will also be required for some side quests. The broken harmonica can also be used for a catalyst for spells, which add the effect of stop. Again, I'll explain more when we get to it. Now as you can see, I'm heading north away from the main quest because I want to do the hunt first. So go into your menu, again is by pressing the touchpad on the PS4 controller, and then into the quest section. Select Howling Wind of Hunger as your destination and it will place a marker there, so head towards it. So to sprint, you can hold down the circle button. There is a technique you can use that right when the sprint meter is about to deplete, quickly let go of circle and press it again to refill it to the max and keep going. I'm not doing it here since we're already at the hunt location, but you'll notice it later on. Now also know that for this first battle I will be getting detailed with it, but this will be the only one unless a new battle feature comes up. So when you get close enough, the wait timer will appear at the bottom, allowing you to observe your enemies and set up a tactic for taking them out. At the top is a red line that is the threat meter. It will slowly fill as you are in the enemy's area. If it maxes out, the enemy has spotted you and will begin to attack. You can run away outside of the red circle on your map to escape, or the enemies technically will stop chasing you, but the enemy's health will start to fill back up. Alright, so while you're in wait mode, holding down the R1 button will scan the enemy and show its weaknesses. Grayed out boxes are normal, orange boxes with an up arrow show they provide greater damage by 20%, and purple boxes with a down arrow show they provide lesser damage by 50%. In this case, the dual blades, guns, and ice spells would do well to take care of these saber tusks. So considering my weaponry, I'll press down on the D-pad to select my guns, as they also have the added ice elemental damage effect. Then I can press the triangle button to do a warp attack towards the targeted enemy. As you move, keep R1 held down to keep your target on the enemy. You can switch between enemies by flicking the right stick left and right. Sometimes a strategy will come up, in this case land 5 attacks, and completing the strategy will grant you additional AP for your Ascension main. On the left next to the L1 icon, you'll see a green bar slowly start to fill up, which is basically the technique bar. When one bar fills, or 2, or all 3, you can hold down L1 and it will bring up to 3 friends and their currently equipped techniques. If you want to use one, just press the D-pad in their direction. As you kill enemies in battle, you'll automatically gain an item if they dropped one. In this case, it will be a Saber Test Claw.
Well, you know.
That's crossing the line. My hand slipped.
Sometimes you'll see a block icon appear at the bottom with a square icon within it, meaning that if you press square at just the right time, you'll block the enemy's attack. You could do it too early, which will just have you dodge the enemy, or too late, which will allow the enemy to hurt you. Sometimes even knocking you down with the enemy on top of you, which you will then have to quickly tap circle to get it off. However, if you do block correctly, you'll have a chance to parry the attack by pressing circle after, and Noctis will get in some extra attacks. The HP and MP bars are at the bottom right. Again, HP is your health points, so the more you get hit, the more it depletes. But you'll also see a gray bar underneath the white, which is when the white bar, or HP, goes down to 0, you will be slowed down and able to do much. Then if the enemy attacks again, the gray bar will go down. What this means is that the gray bar is your maximum health, so if you use a high potion, when the gray bar is lower, the white bar will only go to the max of the gray bar, and it will take a lot longer to fill back up, because if you haven't noticed yet, you slowly but continuously regain HP throughout the battle. MP is used when you use spells or warp strike an enemy, along with using other features, which I will get to in time. If MP is down to 0, you will go into stasis mode, which means you cannot use anything that would require MP. However, you can still go to a warp point that will usually be around the battle area by holding down the triangle button when one is in sight and selected, which is usually a high area or on top of a boulder. Going to one will quickly replenish your HP and MP. Now once the hunt is done, you will need to go back to the person you accepted it from to turn it in to claim your rewards. However, since we're out here, we'll go to other nearby areas, such as to, I'll probably mispronounce this, Kotise Haven Campground. Around each campground will be 3 magic elements that you can gather: fire, ice, and lightning. You would hold down X when prompted to absorb what you can, up to 99 max, but each location will not have that much. So which means you'll have to go to different locations or just find other points on the map that you can get the elements from.
You want to make camp?
Let's call it a day.
The campsite itself will allow you to train with gladiolus if you wish, or just simply camp there. Though it's day, we'll go ahead and camp now for a reason I'll bring up shortly. Now don't worry, this cutscene is only for this one time to show you how they set everything up. Though where they get it all from, I will never know. At campgrounds, Ignis will be able to cook up something that you select as long as you have the required ingredients. Doing so will also allow you to raise his cooking skills slightly. Throughout the game, you'll find new recipes for various things. Foods can give the party certain stat boosts the next day for a limited time. To see, as you can start off, a couple meals can be simply cooked, and the other two will require ingredients, as stated above the meal's name. Now see them eating the meal while any experience you gained throughout the day will be added to your characters, along with the meal's stat boost. Know that the only way to level up is by resting. No matter how many enemies you defeat or quests you complete, the experience will not be added until you rest. Finally, any skills the team used throughout the day will also be added to their skill levels, like the experience. Each skill level gained will add new features to the specified character, like Ignis will learn a new recipe, but it's quicker to raise his skill by cooking more complicated meals, so try to go for that when you can. Now, Gladiolus will be able to obtain better items after a battle, and the best way to raise his skill is by walking around on foot. The more you walk around on foot, the higher his skill level will gain experience, I guess. Prompt will have more ways to take pictures, which, of course, the more pictures he takes, the more his skill level will gain. So if you manage to do more throughout the day, he'll take more pictures. But if you just kind of stay in one area or not do so much, then he'll take less pictures. And Noctis, we will get to later, but as you can see, he likes to fish. Go to the next screen, and Prompto's automatic photos will appear. You can go through them and press square to save a photo to your in-game album, or triangle if you want to share it online.
Not bad.
Well taken.
When done, press circle to finish.
Trouble you a moment.
Now the reason we count here is that in the early morning, Ignis will come to you and ask you for help cooking, which starts a friend quest called Stirred Not Shaken.
Might if you help me make breakfast.
Most important meal.
Well then, tomorrow it is. The key is to let the pot simmer without ever letting it burn.
How do I do that?
A few stirs here and there should suffice.
All you have to do is simply rotate the left stick. Simple enough.
When's the last time you cooked anything?
Too long ago to remember.
Back when you were a part-time cook.
Sounds right. But even back then, I was pretty much just winging it.
Hardly what I'd call cooking, I imagine.
Just what normal people would.
Well, let's see how things are stewing. Could use just a touch longer to thicken, if you don't mind stirring.
Not at all, if you don't mind telling me what this cooking class is all about.
No, I was only hoping to have a fireside chat. See what's got you stewing.
So you cooked up this little pretense. All these years, you've never stopped worrying about me.
My royal duty, per His Majesty.
Your hobby.
Now then, time for the taste test. Looks done to a turn. Excellent work. Taste for yourself? Sweet are the fruits of one's own labor.
Not half bad.
You must be eager to learn more of the culinary arts.
Actually, I'm eager to leave the cooking to you.
My half-baked scheme, up in smoke.
After, it completes it, and you get 20
How
AP.
did you fancy returning to the stove?
Can't complain. It's not so bad every once in a while. Just not first thing in the morning.
No. The world at dawn is full of wonders.
Yeah, can't wait to marvel at them all.
Dawn tomorrow?
I'll marvel at my own pace.
You were a big help.
Yeah, I'm good like that.
Right.
Alright, so items can be found throughout the open land as well. So I'm going to collect some right now, which some are seen as procurement spots that were revealed from the tipster. However, there are also some that will be revealed as you get close, or others will just be there with no icon. Finally, instead of calling them all procurement spots, I'll call the chest treasure spots and the yellow leaf food spots. You'll see why in a bit.
Haven't you ever heard? The best offense is a good defense. Done in a minute.
Time to spare.
Okay!
Brilliant.
No big deal.
Far less trouble.
Got it!
Watch where you swing that thing!
Keep the runs in my sights!
Feisty little devil.
Okay!
This sounds like you're having fun.
Know that while enemies are around and you're in a battle, you cannot pick up items, so you have to dispatch of them first.
Which one is trying to catch him off guard?
Can't stop not!
What can I say?
Crossing the line.
My hand slipped.
Any problems?
Don't worry about me. All in together now.
How about this? Was that perfect or what?
I'll give you that.
So a Mega Elixir will replenish 100% of your HP and MP for all party members.
Blessed weather.
Yeah.
Let's hit up the shop.
Sounds reasonable enough.
Now turning in the hunt, you'll get the provided rewards, this one being 740 gil and 1 high elixir. You will also get 1 star, as you will see in the top right corner. You will need 5 stars to get to the next hunter rank.
I can tell you all about the area.
After, go back into the hunt section, accept Varmints of the Wastelands, which rewards 1 star, 980 gil, and a high elixir, because it is on the way to our main quest as well.
Much obliged. Y'all hungry? Make sure y'all go prepared.
Them wheels are looking mighty fine.
Now before we head there, we'll also get a few more items along the way. I'll also eventually switch the objective to the main quest one because it's closer.
We're out of here.
Ignis, come on.
On my way.
Real nice here.
Yeah.
Now here, remember to switch to the appropriate weapon, in this case the greatsword, to quickly kill the Reaper Tail Scorpion, which will complete 1/3 of the quest.
The hunt is on.
The Prince of Pain.
Yep.
You ready?
Let's be done with this riffraff. Excellent work. On we go.
What happened here?
The telegraph pole's been split in two. And not just this one either.
The hell do you think did this?
Hard to say. Natural disaster, perhaps?
You sure? The Hammerhead doesn't have a scratch on it.
Maybe a huge monster came and knocked him down.
It better not be the varmint Cindy was talking about.
Next, switch the quest to the hunt, but pick up the warrior's anklet along the way. The Warrior's Anklet is an accessory that raises a character's vitality by 50. Vitality is a stat that affects how well you resist physical damage. Now I'm going to give it to Pronto because he currently is the weakest, and I think it would be nice to keep him alive. After, go ahead and head over to complete the hunt with either the Great Sword, Double Daggers, or the Fire Spell if you had managed to set one up.
him up. Stay close.
Got it.
I'll cover!
Pronto! Okay!
I'll back you up.
I'm counting on it. Gladio!
No cause for concern.
Hey, how's it look over there?
I think we might be winning!
You know, you might be able to catch if you started parrying properly. Knocked! You hold it up?
Yep.
Don't do anything like that. Same to you.
Nice! Now it's time to go to town. Give them hell, Knocked! Hey, where'd you learn that one, Knocked? I'll cover!
How are we?
Getting by.
Observations?
Worry about yourself.
Agnes!
Everyone regroup.
Sure.
Okay. Yep.
Agnes!
My pleasure.
Going for it!
You're
Hell
mine!
yeah!
Put it in the books.
It's history now.
When done, go ahead and head to the nearby camp to stock up on some more fire, ice, and lightning elements.
We're here.
Do some basic training to get Gladios to give Noctis some experience and the team 5 AP.
I'm going all out.
Just don't get too carried away.
And that will be it for this video, everyone. Thank you all for watching, and talk to you all in the next one, which I promise will be soon.